All right, let's switch gears here and talk a little NBA basketball. I guess the latest is that Bron is not going to play tonight against Houston, which makes sense. Give him as much time as he needs. Let's not bring him. He admits now that he came back too soon initially, and he's paid the price. They're not going to want to bring him back too soon now. I mean, they're running out of games, but if he has to make the play-in game his first game back, then that's what he's going to have to do. I mean, they can't take a chance on losing him for good. They're going to they might have some trouble with Golden State. Right now, Golden State's 8. Golden State's won 4 in a row. 2 of those wins were against Utah and Phoenix.
Yeah.
So they're playing very good basketball right now. And I love Steve Kerr. I would like to see Steve Kerr get a couple of Coach of the Year votes this year, because that team without Thompson, they've only Curry. He's done a heck of a job. I think they're 4 or 5 games over 500, but the Lakers had nice wins against Phoenix and a nice win last night against the Knicks. That was encouraging. They looked good. AD just went berserk against Phoenix with 42 points. He had 20 more again last night. It looks like he and the other AD, Andre Drummond, are starting to fit together pretty well. The chemistry is looking good. They just have too many injuries. I heard somebody else, I think. Did you mention somebody else being out tonight?
Anthony Davis is out tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, against Houston, maybe. But I think Caruso was hurt too. Caruso went down against New York, and THT was their only point guard. I don't know how many more guys they can afford to lose against Houston.
They can't. It was a gritty win, and it was really a win that gave them a little breathing space and an ability to just say, "No, LeBron doesn't need to come back to the Houston game. Let's see where things are on Saturday. 3 games left in the season. They should be okay for that, 7, 8, right, seed, which is just so, we talked about it last week, just so bizarre that, you win, you're in, you lose, you might still be in.
Well, it'd be, I think it's, I'm with you. I didn't see any reason why you would bring LeBron back against Houston. You should be able to beat Houston. And now I think there's some urgency there that they will play a little harder against Houston tonight. And then they got the back-to-back on the road. Well, they got Indiana, and I forgot who the last game was, New Orleans or Memphis or somebody. But, the Lakers with the 7th seed, if they beat Golden State, which they should with the home court, I mean, then there's going to be the loser, like say Golden State would play the 9-10 winner. That gives them another day or two to rest. They might have LeBron ready for the first game of the playoffs. And, everybody's saying, well, the Lakers are a 7 seed. If the Lakers were to win the championship, I don't think it would be a huge upset. Sure, they're the 7 seed when they're injured, but this is one of the top 2 teams in the NBA if they're healthy. And if they go out there and beat Phoenix in the first round, I don't think beating a 2 is an upset. The Lakers they proved last year they're the best team, and if they're healthy and get all their guys back, a 7 beating a 2 would not be an upset in my eyes. I mean, they would be, they beat Phoenix the other night without LeBron. So, they would get a little rest if they beat Golden State, and then we'll see what happens from there.
I'm going to start calling you Pollyanna because LeBron doesn't magically get healthy for the playoffs. I mean, he may give more of an effort, but this is a high ankle sprain. It's a sprain and an injury that he has acknowledged that he might never be 100% again. He is older, and the playoffs are grueling. And I do feel that it would be an upset. It would be a monumental upset. AD has got his legs back under him. but he is still a delicate flower. Now tonight because of a groin issue, and it's all connected, right? One thing goes and all of a sudden, you twist something and there goes your Achilles, right? So, and then you've got, a guy like Schroeder who was in the COVID protocol. I have no hope for this team. If LeBron had not come back and we just said, look, he's not coming back till, he's just not coming back till the playoffs. Let the chips fall where they may. I might be with you on this. Let's see where LeBron is. He doesn't need time to get back at to game speed, right? It would not surprise me if they lost to Golden State. Wouldn't surprise me if they beat them. It wouldn't surprise me if they lost to Golden State and then won the other play-in game. None of those things would surprise me. It would surprise me very much if they beat Phoenix, getting in that way. That's if they win, right? That's if they win and they're in. Then they play Phoenix. If they lose and then win, then it's Utah, and that's a whole other Oprah, right?
Exactly.
That neither of those feel very good to me at all, especially not with a LeBron who's not at 100%. They're just I don't know what to think of it. It feels like an opportunity wasted.